Hello and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we'll be diving into the Figma basics. One by one, we will be talking about the different parts of Figma. At first, we'll talk about the layers panel, which actually helps you to manage your design elements here. In the same panel, you have the assets option also. So for example, you'll find your assets like any component you're using or any images you have, icons and everything. So you'll find it here in the assets panel. Then you see that there is one page one written over here. So if you click on it, then this will there will be a plus option here, the plus icon, and if you click on it, then you can create a new page under the same file, same Figma file. Okay, so for example, now this is named as page 2. You can also rename it. So for now, let me delete it as I don't need this one now. So okay, then we have the top toolbar, which have the different tools you need to design. Okay, so let's come to the frame tool. If you select on the frame tool, then you see on the right side there you will find different artboards for phone, tablet, desktop, for different devices. You'll find all the artboards here. Okay, so then you have the shape tool, which gives you these many options. For example, to draw any shape, for example, I'm going to click on it and then going to drag it. Okay, so just click and drag, so your object, your shape will be created. Okay, then we have the line tool. Yeah, we have the line tool, and you can increase the width of the line as well and also change its color. Maybe yeah. Then we have the arrow tool. Okay, so okay, so then there is the ellipse tool. Can you see? Okay, one thing let me tell you, that what I'm doing is, can you see that when I'm drawing the shape, this is like creating it, like if you just simply click and drag, then this would create a kind of oval or something. Or maybe if you draw a rectangle, so it will create, it will not create an equal sized square, but it will create a rectangle. So what I do to create an equal shaped uh, shape, you're going to just click on the shift button and then you are going to click and drag it. So this is going to keep your height and width equal. Okay, so this is how I'm creating the shapes. And even with the line, if I talk, then see, if I don't click on the shift button and I'm just randomly making it, so this will, the angle will be, not 0 degree, this will not be straight. So to resolve this one, what I am doing is, when I created these lines, I just clicked on shift and then I see. So this is not, changing the angle. Okay, this is like this has been created at 0 degree, which we want. Okay, so then we have the triangle also. Let me give the circle a color. Okay, okay, then we have the star shape also. Okay. Next is the place image or video option. So for this one, let me show you one thing. If you want to place your image maybe inside a shape, so in that case you can click on this option. Yeah, so you can just click on this one. This is just an illustration. So can you see when I'm hovering on this shape or maybe in this shape? Okay, this, you can see that this shape is selected for now. You can see a blue line appearing around the square. So when you click on this one, then this will be perfectly placed inside this shape. Okay, for example, I want to place the same image inside the circle. Okay, for that I'm just going to like select that image and come to my Figma file and just click on this circle. So this is how my image is placed in any shape I want. Okay, now we have the pen tool. Okay, for example, I'm going to create a new artboard here, and then I'm going to create a custom shape. Okay, okay. So when you see that there is a black dot has appeared, okay, so you're just going to click on it. This black dot means that your shape is closed now. So just click on it and your shape is now ready. Okay, so this thing you will not be able to do with these shapes you already have. You have to create any custom shape you want to make. So you are going to select this pen tool and then you are going to create the shape. Okay, so for example, I don't need a stroke for this one, I just need a fill. Okay, so yeah, one thing more, you can after creating this shape, if you feel that no, my shape is not looking good, you can also adjust it. Okay, you can edit it. So yeah, this is one. Like this you can make different shapes, custom vector shapes you can create with this pen tool. Okay, then we have the text tool. For example, you want to enter a text in your artbook, so I'm going to increase the text size. Okay, okay, I'm going to increase the size so that it is visible to you. I'll change the color to blue maybe. So this is how you work with text here. Okay, then we have this resources option. Okay, here you will find there are three options here: components, plugins, and widgets. Okay, so what are components is like elements which you design and want to use it multiple times, so you can use the components. So those components will be showing up here. Then we have the hand tool. With this hand tool, you can move around your canvas quickly. Okay, for example, you have a lot of screens designed here, so you cannot use the scroll every time. So for example, you need to move quickly from one part to the other of the canvas, so you can just quickly move around your canvas with this hand tool. Okay, then we have the comment tool. Okay, So as we know that Figma is a collaborative tool, so this comment enables your teammates to enter any comments they want. Okay, anything, like for example, we want to tell you that change the color. Okay, for example, so this is how someone can add comment to your. If you have shared this file with your team members, then they can also access this file and they can also enter different comments on your designs. Okay, so in the middle you will find that it's written here untitled. Okay, so this is basically the name of your file. Okay, for example, I'm going to write Figma Basics. So this is how you are going to just double click on it and then change the name of your file. Okay, yeah, this is how you change the file name. Then we have the share option. Okay, with this share option, what you can do is you can see here there is written like email. Okay, so you can enter your team members email addresses and then you can also set this one like can edit or can view. So you can set this one. Okay, then you are going to click on invite. Okay, so in this way they will get an email in their mailbox. So this is how they are going to, you are going to share your file. So you and your team members can work on the same file in this way. Okay, then we have the design mode and the developer mode. So when you click on this one, then this will be switched to developer mode. Okay, so this have numerous like multiple options here. So this will be I'll be talking about this in my upcoming videos. So for now, just understand that this is a new update in Figma, and if you click on it again, then this will turn into the design mode. Okay, then we have the present tool. For example, I want to preview this page, I want to see how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one. See, so my design is now appearing in a in a device. So you can preview your designs if the alignment is okay, if the color is looking good, or the text alignment and all the image is looking good or not. So if you want to check those things, you can use this present tool here. It has got another option here below this present tool, that is the preview. Okay, if you click on this preview, then you will see that a small window appears in the same file, and you can preview it here also if you want. Can you see? Okay, so the next one is the zoom in and zoom out, all the settings related to zooming. So for example, if you want to do it in this way also, that is fine, to 100%. And also another way to do this one is by clicking on control or command key and then scroll up and down. Okay, scroll up and down. And another shortcut you can use is, for example, you have selected this one. Okay, and you want to quickly zoom into it. Okay, so you are going to click on shift plus 2. Okay, shift and 2. So this will directly zoom into your artboard. Okay, so this is how you are going to work. Now if I come to this tab, so if you click on any of the so when you click on any element, then only these settings will be visible to you. You can there is the settings for the color and all. There is also some constraint setting. Okay, and there is one stroke also. So stroke, you know how to add this one. So if you click on it, then this would create a stroke here and see. Okay, You can also change the stroke color. Okay, now what is the effect? Okay, I'll apply it to some shape. uh, yeah, so I want to add an effect uh, on this triangle. Okay, so effects help you to add some kind of shadow to your images or shapes or text, anything. For example, the x value I'm going to increase, and also the y value. Okay, and then the blur. So also you can change the color of the shadow if you want. For example, I want to make it a little bit lighter, not black, a shade of gray maybe. This is how I'm going to change. Yeah, I am going to add effect to my shape. Then there is the export. For example, you want to export this image, this artboard. So you are going to click on this export, and then you will find here that uh, there are four formats available. Okay, first one is the PNG format, which is selected by default, JPG format, SVG, and PDF. Okay, so any format, if for example I wanted in maybe SVG. Okay, so if I export it, then it will ask you to select to which folder you want to download, and then click on save. So this image is going to be saved. So see, okay, this is how you know. So when I click on any object, for example, I'm going to create one button here. Okay, if I create a button here, here only I'll add it. So if I just okay, this is I think so too large. Wait, let me. So if I want to group this, so you are going to click on Control plus G. So this will group the text and the shape. Okay. So if you see that if any object is selected here, there are some options here. Okay. First one is create component. If you create it, if you click on it, then this is going to create a component here. So now let me show you. If I click on my resources and then I click on maybe the components, then see my components is showing here, showing up here. Okay, and if also another way to access your components is by clicking on the assets, and then you see that it's showing my screen name, artboard name, and here this components is showing up in the assets panel. This is how you are going to access your assets, your components from the assets and also from the resources. So there are two ways you can access it any way you want. Then there is a masking option. So this topic I'll be talking about in my upcoming videos, and also there is some like operations you can apply on multiple shapes. Okay, so this is a very useful option in Figma. With this this settings you can actually create different kind of icons. So this is a very good option. So this will be also in my upcoming videos. Okay, so that's it for this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.